So hi, hello everyone. मेरा प्यारा बच्चा लोग कैसे हैं सब? I hope everyone is doing good. I was supposed to come live yesterday, है ना? I'm really sorry for that. Because I already have updated in the group because there was some trouble with some technical issues with the studio, so I couldn't come live yesterday. I'm really sorry for that. Right, and I don't know tomorrow if it is going to be all right. Tomorrow I'll be taking classes from studio, but today this is going to be the setup. Anyway, I'm so happy to see every one of you, and if you all can see me and hear me, jaldi se fatafat give me an amazing thumbs up in the chat box, and let me see how many of you are here with full of energy. And I'm seeing you after a very long time, right? Miara, hello Sugan, I'm so happy. Shreya, good evening. Preeti, Ritu, Sumaya, Abhimanyu, then we have Palak. Arey, Palaka birthday. Okay, so shall we? Thank you so much, Purna. Okay, so shall we wish everyone? Shall we wish Palak a small happy birthday? Everyone together with me, okay? So we'll start our birthday wishes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Palak. Happy birthday to you. Okay, so may God bless you to have an amazing year ahead, and you know that exams are gonna come. You're gonna rock in all the exams, not just Palak, everyone, right? Okay, so whoever is seeing me for the very first time, this is your Ameer sir, physics educator at Unacademy. And a bit of introduction about myself, you all can see on the screen, isn't it? I have an experience of more than 3.5 years in the field of teaching. I'm a BTech graduate from NIT Calicut, and I taught and mentored many students. Jaldi fatafat tell me, how many of you have actually missed the physics class from me? Jaldi fatafat bol de. How can I get your basic math? Okay, there is a playlist for me for 11th standard. Please go and check it, or just type basics of mathematics Ameer sir, you'll get it. Okay, so everyone, okay, hi Ritama, hi Imrad. So nobody missed me. Are Zakir, then we have Jashandeep, Miara, a lot, very good. Right, thank you so much. This simply means that you all care for me, you all have that care for Ameer sir and towards physics. Thank you so much. Right, okay, so this is the schedule for this particular week. So you just take one day, which means this will be on 12th of October, right? This will be on 13th of October, and this will be on 13th of October itself, and Kepler's law will be on Thursday, and 15th of October, that is the most important thing, right? On 15th of October, this Friday, we are having a one-shot complete revision of the chapter of work power energy. A 4-hour complete session will be there. I want every one of you to come, and so that we can revise the entire chapter of work power energy. This is happening on this particular Friday. Don't miss it. Okay, you know that amazing teachers of Unacademy, so great teachers of Unacademy are teaching you live in Unacademy class 11th and 12th. You don't want to miss any of those classes and catching them live. So if you want to get notifications all the time, be a part of the Telegram channel. The link is given right here. Okay, then you can see how amazing it will be to be a part of Unacademy family and to start learning with us, right? And this is the right time to start learning, because if you start right now, you can complete your syllabus also. So Unacademy, we all are giving you a chance to be a part of Unacademy completely for free and to learn with us. So that's why we have this scholarship test, which is happening on 17th of October at 1 p.m. And while you come and join here, make sure that you use a code of AMB10 to get into the scholarship test for free. Use this code of AMB10, don't forget. I'll talk about this Unacademy subscription features for let's say 1 or 2 minutes, then we'll start with our classes. Okay, right, here we go. Why the Unacademy subscription is so important, though everything is available for free in YouTube. Dekh le bachcha log. Okay, we educators in the Unacademy platform will be teaching you with a proper schedule targeting board examination, JEE examination and NEET examination, and we'll make sure that whatever the topics are done in our class, it is going to be in proper order, and you can learn all these topics in a much easier manner. And if learning becomes easier, right, obviously you'll start having so much of interest towards learning. Maza bhi aane lagta hai na? And once that maza wala part comes, right, obviously along with it your marks are also going to be improved and you are going to end up in the colleges whichever you are dreaming about. First reason. Second reason is top educators of the country who's having a very good experience in this educational field is already with an Unacademy platform. So if you all start to learn with them, they'll be knowing what is the examination pattern, what are the kind of questions you should be expecting, how you should be preparing. So under their guidance, don't you think that you are going to make an amazing performance for all your examination? According to me, it's a yes. Study materials will be given to you, practice test and live test series will make all my bacha log super amazing and super great. For all these amazing features, for 9 month subscription, how much will it cost you? 1444 per month. And I know that you all are asking for discount and I don't want you to pay this much also. So use this code of AMB10. Bhuliye mat bacha log. This is AMB10. Get 10% of flat discount for any subscription you make in Unacademy. What is the code again? AMB10. Keep it right close to your heart. Some of you are like, sir, we need more features. Those who love more features than I have already described, you should be going for Iconic. In Iconic, you will get all the features of Plus subscription plus some extra features such as a personal mentor. Matlab, a person will be assigned to you so that he'll be helping you related to your academic activities 24/7, like making your schedule, how to study, what to study. For everything, that person will be there. Live doubt solving classes will be there. Weekly reports will be given to you. For all these super cool features, for 9 month subscription, it will cost you 2,556 rupees. And yes, do you want to give that much amount? Arey bilkul nahi, use kar le AMB ko AMB10, okay? Use this referral code and here also get 10% of discount. There are two reasons why I say that for every one of you, this is the right time for taking the subscription. You know, term 1 is gonna come, right? And me with Pranjay sir who will be taking biology, me and Anurag sir will be taking physics, Vivek sir will be taking chemistry and Nikima will be taking maths. It is a 1 month program where we will be covering all the topics which is going to come for term 1 and we are going to make you super confident before you hit the examination. So don't you think this is an amazing opportunity to be a part of this crash course? Yes, and this will boost your marks like anything. Be a part of it. It already started on 11th of October. Whichever class you missed, you can get it because it will be recorded and it will be available. Tomorrow my class is there. Don't miss it on Units and Dimensions. Jaldi se aa jaiye. And the code you have to use while making the subscription, once again, AMB10. And the Sara Dhamaka offer is also going on till 18th of October. You will get 4 months extra of CBSE and Creative Corner subscription. Make use of it. Okay. Yes. Done, bus. And it's time for our chapter. Jaldi bol de. Are you all ready? With a smile. हाँ हम तो क्लास स्टार्ट करने वाला ही है. स्टार्ट कर रहा है. हाँ सोनम AMB10. Hi Pratibha, Preeti, Myara. Let's crack it, isn't it? Okay, Palak. Okay, bye. Devika, Sumaya, Imad, Shreya, Preeti, Vandana, Sugamitra. Okay. Menti is going to happen on this Friday. Friday Menti ho jayega, Preeti. Okay. So yes, let's start. Today, I want your complete concentration because this is a topic and this is so much important. Do you know why I say that? This topic is very important. Because not only here you will be learning about this potential topic, you will be learning it in the upcoming chapters. You will be applying all these concepts in the upcoming chapters, and also even in 12th standard you need the concept of potential. So it is a super important concept. So those who want to learn it before you leave this class, be here and get it completely. I hope you all are ready, है ना? मेरा प्यारा बच्चा लोग सब ready? देख ले. Listen. I have a mass m here. Okay, what do I have? I have a point mass m. Okay, now if someone is asking just for the definition of what is gravitational potential, just note it down. It is the gravitational potential is defined as the work done to take a unit mass from infinity to a point. And those who just want the definition of what is gravitational potential can also write it down. If you have a point mass m here, at a distance of r, the value of gravitational potential is given by minus gm divided by r. Those who want the direct formulas and the definition, this is done. But is this physics? Bilkul nahi. Is this the way we learn physics? Bilkul nahi. Let's understand the concept of what is gravitational potential, isn't it? Yes, dekh le. Achhe se. Everyone listen to me here. Now, we have this mass m here, right? Let's say we have another mass of chotu mass. A chotu mass m is here and it is at a huge distance, a large distance away from the mass. Okay, let's say the mass m is here and this is a huge distance. Matlab the distance, let it say it is at infinite distance. This mass small m is kept from the capital M. Can you tell me how much will be this small m will be experiencing force? Formula, what was the gravitational force formula? G capital M small m divided by square of the distance. But here the mass is kept at an infinite distance. So R will become infinity because the distance is infinity. Infinity square कितना होता है? 0 होता है. And sorry, 1 by infinity square होता है 0. 1 by infinity 0 we all have learned. Which means on this particular mass m, the force experienced is 0. कोई शक? Any problem here? कोई problem नहीं है. Sir, कोई problem नहीं है. Now देख ले. From this is a line which I just have to show that the mass small m is at an infinite distance. Let's say this small mass m, I am taking it to a finite distance. Matlab, I am taking this mass to a finite distance of x, let's say. Will it be experiencing a force? हाँ बिल्कुल, there will be an attractive force on the small mass m, and what will be the direction? जल्दी फटाफट बोल दे. Yes, there will be an attractive force in this direction. Let me mark it as a gravitational force of Fg. When a force acts on this mass m, क्या हो जाएगा? Obviously it will be having a tendency to accelerate, but you don't want the acceleration to be happening on this mass. So what will you do? Yes, you will be given an equal amount of external force on the body, so that net force will be 0 and the body is not accelerating. So now we made sure that the body is not having any accelerating. ठीक है? Now इधर से सुन ले. From here the concepts of potential starts. You are going to bring this mass from infinity, okay, slowly without accelerating to this particular point. Okay, when you bring this particular mass from infinity to this point, are you giving a force? Yes, you are giving an external force. Yes or no? Isn't there a displacement? बोल दे बच्चा लोग, है क्या ये नहीं? Yes, there is a displacement. Yes, there is a force. Once there is force and displacement, what is there? Force and displacement. How many of you can tell? What is there? Jaldi. Arpan, Ashish, Saurav, Akhil. किसको बोल सकता है? Force and displacement together will produce. Jaldi. Yes, we are going to be having a work done in the process. Yes or a no? बोल दे. हाँ sir, बिल्कुल. There is a work done here for taking this mass of m from infinity to this particular point, because there is a force experience and a displacement also, and this work is done for what? For a mass of m. इधर तक कोई गड़बड़? कुछ भी नहीं है ना, कुछ भी नहीं. We are providing an external force, displacing a mass without accelerating from infinity to a point. This is the work done for bringing a mass of m. Tell me, how much will be the work done for bringing 1 kilogram of mass? Think in your own mind. W is, let's say W is the total work done for bringing a mass of m. How many of you can tell me what is the work done for bringing 1 kilogram of mass from infinity to this point? Soch le and answer it in your own mind. Yes, that is work divided by mass. Yes or no? Array, I am telling you, 5 kilogram of rice cost you 100 rupees. 5 kilogram cost 100 rupees. What is the price of 1 kilogram? What will you do? 100 divided by that 5. Similarly, W is the total work done for bringing a mass of m. What is the work done for bringing 1 kilogram? W by m. है ना? And this is called as potential. Bas. Understood? The work done for bringing a unit mass from infinity to a point is simply defined as what? Potential. So V is equal to work per unit mass, and here it is. This is the concept. जल्दी से बोल दे फटाफट. Is a concept clear? If this concept is clear, wherever you go and whenever you find any concept or question related to potential, you will be having a smile. Ye to Ameer sir have taught us, and we are going to get a correct answer, right? Noted everyone, jaldi. Yes Ritama, Miara, clear, very good. So work done per unit mass for bringing it from infinity to a particular point is defined as potential. Palki Vandana, everyone jaldi se note kar le, and whatever is the explanation I am giving to you, hai na, bachcha log, try to note it somewhere, chotu points say, or make it short notes. Whatever I am explaining to you, that is very important for having the concept. ठीक है? And after this, go and learn the start reading the NCERT also. You'll get a better idea. सच बता रहा हूँ मैं. Okay, shall we proceed? Okay, ठीक है. देख ले. How many of you do remember the formula for work done? जल्दी फटाफट बोल दे. How many of you do remember the formula for work done? अरे work done का formula भूल गया. Work done is equal to integral f dot dx divided by this mass. भूल गया ना सब लोग from the chapter of work per energy. Integral of force dot displacement will give us the work done. Yes or no? Yes sir, बिल्कुल आप सही बोल रहे हैं. And f का formula कितना है? What is the formula for force experienced by the small mass m when it is at a distance of x? Tell me. G capital M small m divided by x square dx with this integration divided by mass. I just have substituted for force. That's it. So can you tell me, can you see any variable? Isn't the value of x variable while you bring the mass from infinity to this point? The distance x keeps on changing, isn't it? हाँ sir, बिल्कुल. From where to where it changes? From this infinity to when it reaches at this point. What is the distance? R. कोई घटपट, कोई शक? Nothing, I suppose. Only having smiles on your faces, है ना? So what I did is, we are going to integrate. We have found out the variable which is x, and x is varying from where to where? From a position of infinity till this point. This point is at a distance of r. So I did from infinity to r. Bas ho gaya. If you have understood till here, ho gaya. M cancel kar le. Okay, small m cancel ho gaya. Gm, it's a constant, will come out. So what is 1 by x square dx? How many of you know what is the integral of? How many of you know the formula for integral of 1 by x square dx ka integral? That is equal to minus 1 by x. Those who don't know, please note it down. Minus 1 by x square dx is equal to minus 1 by x. So I'm going to write down the same thing here. ठीक है? Minus 1 divided by x. Array, is it over? No. One chotu thing is left here. We need to put the substitution, which means the lower limit and upper limit. Lower limit कितना? Infinity. Upper limit कितना? R. Substitute कर ले बस. हो गया. काम तो हो गया. Gm. If you put R for x, that will be equal to 1 by R minus 1 by x. If you put substitute it as infinity, 1 by infinity का value 0, so I'm not going to substitute. So we got the value for the potential as minus Gm divided by R. जल्दी से फटाफट नोट कर ले. Very important, super important, and बच्चा लोग बता दे, wasn't this a formula I have told you at the beginning? Yes or no? So those who wanted only the formula have noted the formula there. But right now we also know the formula, and we also know the concept of what is potential and how we got that. Jaldi, noting down, jaldi. Ritama, Sumayya, Arpan. Okay, someone is asking, Arpan, very good question. Why there is a negative for this potential? है ना? I'll tell you. You know, work is equal to force into displacement. Who is doing the work? External force. What is the direction of external force? देख ले इधर देख ले. What is the direction? That is towards right, isn't it? Yes. And in which direction the particle is getting displaced? Towards left. Aren't they in the opposite direction? है या नहीं? हाँ बिल्कुल. So if the work is being done by a force and displacement in the opposite direction, won't it be negative? हाँ बिल्कुल. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. So yeah, this is the reason why it is negative. And also note it down, what kind of a quantity this potential will be. कोई बात नहीं रोताश, जल्दी बोल दे. Okay, what kind of quantity, whether it is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity होता है ये. You guys only tell me, can this be a scalar quantity or a vector quantity? हाँ. Nobody. Array, potential is work done per mass. Work is we already have learned scalar quantity, so potential is also a scalar quantity. Say how? Thank God. Because why? Because whenever you learn about scalar quantity, okay, you don't have to think about the direction, just write the value and that's it, done, isn't it? So whenever you understand that a particular physical quantity is scalar, think that how, thank God, because you don't have to think about the direction. Scalar quantities are without direction, you just have to think about the magnitude minus gm by r. Okay, so I hope you all have noted down. Arpan, very good. Sumaya, yes, scalar, right? Okay, done. So shall we learn another concept? Okay, now we got to know that the formula for potential is minus gm divided by r. Okay, you want to find out the potential at this point P. Okay, this is the task. Everyone listen, okay, because we are going to do a question based on this. How many points you have? I am telling that there is a mass of m1 and this point P is at a distance of r1, and there is another mass m2 and its distance from P is r2. Question: what is the total potential at the point P? Question: how will you find out? Very simple. At this point P, there are two masses to produce a potential. One is m1. So potential m1 will be producing, the mass m1 will be producing a potential at the point P plus, and m2 will also be producing a potential at the point P. So the total potential at the point P is the sum of potential produced by m1 plus potential produced by m2. And again you can put a smile on your faces because there is no directions here, nothing to be concerned about direction. This is a scalar quantity. Have a smile on your faces, bacha log. Yes, you just need to think about only the magnitude. What is the formula? Minus g, potential produced by mass m1, minus g, that mass divided by the distance to the point P r1 plus potential produced by m2 kitna? Minus g m2, and what is the distance from m2 to the point P? r2. हो गया. This is the total potential. हो गया तो हो गया. समझ तो आ गया जल्दी, है ना? हाँ सर, बिल्कुल समझ में आ गया. How many of you confidently think that now we can start doing the problems? How many of you think? अर्पण, उसका फील सब हो गया, जल्दी फटाफट उसका आंसर दे दे. I'll give you 30 seconds and okay, I'll make some rearrangements. Okay, so because options are a bit jumbled here and there. This है ना, option A is 2 plus 1 by root 2. What is the first option? 2 plus 1 by root 2, and this is root 2 and this is A. Okay, gm by A it is. This is root 2 plus 1 by 2 gm by A. This is 2 gm by A square, root 2 plus 2 gm by A square. ठीक है? Yes sir, we can do. ठीक है? Let's see. So you all have taken the challenge by yourself, है ना? Let me see how many of you are gonna fulfill those challenges. I'm gonna see how many of you are gonna give me the answer. Okay, this is option A. Please check before you give the answer. Options are a bit jumbled. A, B, C, D it is. Hi Vivek. So everyone is with option A. Devika, Arpan, then we have Akhil, Vivek, Sumaya, Rotash. Okay, so very good. Then we have Ritima, Sankamitra, Sonam, Sumaya. So many names. Okay, very good, very good. This is the energy of all the various. Badhiya, badhiya. Shall we do? Arre, thank you. Mansi, Shreya, Akhil, Vivek. Bilkul badhiya. Dekh le. Okay, very good. Those who are still having some doubts, let's find out. 3 point masses, okay, M, 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 are kept at 3 vertices of a square of side A. Square is having side A as shown Find the gravitational potential at this point. How many masses are there? 3 masses. Won't each of them produces a potential at the point O? Yes sir, bilkul. Shall we start with the first one? Or kya sir? So the total potential at the point O is equal to, first, potential produced by the first mass formula, minus G mass divided by the distance from the mass to the point. How much is it? A. Ho gaya. Go for the second mass. Will it be producing a potential? Bilkul. Formula, minus G mass divided by its distance to the point A by A. Done, done, done. Is there a third mass? Yes. Won't it be producing a potential at the point O? Formula, minus Gm divided by A distance. Is it a big task for every one of you? Bilkul nahi, because those who know Pythagoras theorem and those who have completed the 8th standard will be simply telling what will be this. Array, hypotenuse root of a square plus a square root 2a. Koi gadbad? Nahi. So the distance from this mass to the point is root 2a. Ho gaya to ho gaya, kaam to ho gaya. So this is minus gm by a minus gm by a minus 2 times gm divided by a minus gm divided by root 2a. So if you want to take a common, minus gm divided by a, you can take it as common, 2 plus 1 by root 2. Option A, a minus sign is there, which I forgot to put it. Anyone in the class who is like, sir, we didn't understand? Anyone in the class, if anyone is there, jaldi se bol de. हाँ, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ सुपरपोजिशन आपको नाम देना है तो दे सकता है, दे दे, कोई बात नहीं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. इफ यू वांट टू गिव अ नेम, यस, द नेम कैन बी प्रिंसिपल ऑफ सुपरपोजिशन. हाय रवि, म्यारा, अमन, ठीक है, राइट, कोई गड़बड़ नहीं, नो डाउट्स, है ना श्रेया? और क्या रोटाश, बिल्कुल. सो बिफोर गोइंग विथ द नेक्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट, okay, we have to understand छोटू छोटू थिंग. देख ले इधर. Do you remember the potential का formula was, हम yellow color use करेगा, नहीं white color use करेगा. So the formula for potential was work done per unit mass, isn't it? हाँ. What is the formula for work done? F dot dx divided by mass integral. Okay. देख ले. I hope you do remember the concept which I have told you. This is capital mass. This is infinity. You have this mass m at some distance x. Okay, at some distance x you have this mass. Won't there be a gravitational force on this? Yes, there will be a gravitational force exerting on this. Let me mark it as Fg. And to have zero acceleration, we are providing an external force Fe, and it is this external force that is marked here. Yes or no? The work done by external forces integral f dot dx. Okay. देख ले, is there any method by which I can replace this Fe by Fg? अरे obviously F external is equal to negative of Fg, because we are providing an equal and opposite force. So shall I substitute F external is equal to F gravitational with a negative dot dx divided by mass? कोई गड़बड़, कुछ भी नहीं. Anyone of you can tell me what this is? F gravitational by mass. किसी को याद है what is this F gravitational by mass? Last class we have learned. Those who came to the class after revision will be telling me. किसी को? Anyone? Anybody? No one remember? अरे gravitational force per unit mass was called as, सब भूल गया, ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड ई. अब याद आ गया, है ना? और क्या सर? बिल्कुल. सो F gravitational divided by mass is written as the gravitational field E dot dx. So the simple formula for potential, we just got another formula, हमको दूसरा formula for potential मिल गया. What is it? Is equal to negative of integral E dot dx. जल्दी फटाफट, ये E क्या है? That is gravitational field Those who forgot, please do watch the yesterday's class. Yesterday मतलब the last class. Okay. तो हो गया, लिख लिया, noted. Aman, Gamer, Vandana, Sankamitra, Himanshi, yes. Okay, all these are very important concepts. Okay, don't miss it. हाँ बिल्कुल, यो संकमित्रा, yes, very good. So हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to understand the meaning of what do you mean by potential difference between 2 points. What is it? Yes, we are going to find out. Everyone write down in your notebook meaning of potential difference. You might have heard this word lot many times, potential difference. So now we are going to understand what do you mean by the concept of this potential difference. Okay, we have this point mass m here, okay, and a point A, the potential at that point is VA, okay, and another point B here, and let's say the potential at this point is VB. Okay, इधर तक कोई गड़बड़ नहीं. Do you remember what was the definition of potential at the point A? It is the work done per unit mass. Work done per unit mass to take it from infinity, to take 1 kilogram of mass from infinity to this particular point is potential at that point, work done per unit mass. So similarly, what will be the potential at the point B? Yes, bilkul, that is the work done to take 1 kilogram of mass from infinity to the point B. So work done per unit mass to the point B is what the potential at the point B. ये तो हो गया. Okay, now let us understand what do you mean by potential of A minus potential of B. What you are doing when you find out the potential difference between 2 points, ये ध्यान से सुन ले everyone listen to this, very important it is. So when you find out the potential difference between the point A and B, what you are doing? VA minus VB. What is VA? The total work done to take a 1 kilogram mass from infinity till here. What is VB? The work done to take 1 kilogram of mass from here to here. So once you subtract this much, okay, from this total work done from infinity till VA, if you subtract this much, कितना हो जाएगा? बोल दे. From this total, if you subtract this much, what will be remaining? This much of work done will be remaining. Yes or no? Yes or no? याद समझ में आ गया क्या नहीं आ गया? अरे, when I find out VA minus VB, what you are doing? The total work done to take a point mass from infinity to this point. Okay, from that you are subtracting the work done to take 1 kilogram of mass from infinity till this point. So what will be remaining? ये छोटू portion, and ये छोटू portion क्या होता है? Yes, that छोटू portion is work done per unit mass from the point B to A. कोई गड़बड़ इसमें? अरे कोई गड़बड़ नहीं, इतने आसान है. From समझ में आ गया ना सबको? Any problem? Any problem? कोई गड़बड़ है तो बोल दे. From this total potential VA, I am subtracting itna. So what will be remaining? From total itna subtract हो गया तो itna. And itna मतलब this is the work done to take the charge from the point B to A. बस easy है sir, मानसी बोल रहा है easy है sir, तो note कर ले. Potential difference between 2 points is referred to as work done per unit mass between the point B to A. Potential difference between 2 points is referred to as work done for taking 1 kilogram of mass from the point B to A. Very important, very important. So many questions are going to be on this point. Noted? And in the vice versa also you can learn. अरे ये vice versa क्या होता है sir? अरे very simple. If you want to take 1 kilogram of mass from a point B to a point A, the work done is equal to its potential difference. Once again sir, एक और बार बोल दे. The work done to take 1 kilogram of mass from the point B to the point A, I am telling it in the opposite manner. That is equal to the potential difference between the points. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so very good. If it is easy peasy lemon squeezy, तो बिल्कुल बढ़िया. I hope you all have noted this down. Okay, so can you give me one more simple equation for this? Can you give me one equation for work done per unit mass from the point B to A? I'll help you. देख ले. Work done to take a point mass from infinity to a distance of r, which is called as potential, is equal to negative E dot dx infinity to r. We have learned this, है ना? So for taking from infinity to r is negative of integral E dot dx. So from the point B to A, work done per unit mass का formula negative of integral E dot dx from where to where? B to A. Same concept, I have applied it here. VA minus VB. ये भी नोट कर ले, ये भी नोट कर ले, ये भी नोट कर ले. इधर तक समझ में आ गया तो आप तो बहुत शानदार है ना? आप लोग अमेजिंग. अर्पण, yes. So please tell me your qualification. अरे बाप रे. So you are like, only if I do have good qualification you will be learning with me. ऐसा है क्या? Hi, good evening. मैं तो बिल्कुल बढ़िया जॉन. Good to see you after a very long time. Satellite motion हम will be discussing in tomorrow's class. Okay, done. I hope every one of you have noted down. Rotaj, Mansi, Sujal, Shreya. Goody. Yes, soon. If I do have the permission, can I have a sip of water? Chotuza. Okay. Now, let's do this, right? Okay. Now, what we are going to do is, we are going to find out the potential produced by a spherical shell. मजा आने वाला इधर से. You are going to love the concept from here onward. Those who were listening from a previous concept, from now onwards, you will be understanding about this potential more and more. देख ले. So, this is a shell. Shell मतलब अंदर कुछ नहीं, and it is having a mass of m. This is its center. Okay. And we are going to find out at a distance of r from the center what is the potential produced by a spherical shell of mass m. Okay. What is the formula for potential? How many of you do remember? Negative of integral E dot dx from infinity to r. We have learned in the previous pages. I have wrote this down, है ना? और क्या? Tell me, what is this E? Gravitational field, isn't it? For a point mass m, tell me what was the value of E gravitational field strength का value gm by r square. This is gravitational field E का value we are discussing about, है ना? E, force per unit mass, gm by r square. Tell me what is the value for E for a spherical shell for an outside point? Isn't that also gm by r square? है या नहीं? हाँ. Which means the value of E is same for a point mass and for a spherical shell for an outside point. इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब ये है कि the formula for potential for a point mass is minus gm divided by r. So the same will be the formula for potential for a spherical shell also, minus gm divided by r. Bas. Okay, understood. So the value of E is the same for a shell and for a point mass. For a point mass, we already know the potential is minus gm by r. We are not doing the derivation because derivation is going to be exactly the same. So I'm just writing down the value for potential as minus gm by r. Let me see how many of you are going to give me the answer for this. Potential, okay, what is the value for potential on its surface? Surface का potential का value कितना होता है? Can anyone give me? जल्दी से. अरे I am from NIT Calicut. Okay Atul, if that matters. जल्दी. Nobody knows. On the surface potential का value, not E का value I am asking Arpan. gm by r square is for E, which is gravitational field. हाँ भूल गया. अरे just change the small r What is the distance from the center to the point where potential has to be found out? Capital R. So minus gm by capital R bus. Alright, you just have to change the value of R now, because now the point is on the surface where it is at a distance of capital R from the center. So potential का formula कितना? Minus gm by R. इसमें क्या problem है? कोई problem नहीं. Okay, minus gm by R लिख लिया. Don't forget negative sign is there. Now अब मजा आ जाएगा, अब मजा आने वाला है. Okay, now you are going to enjoy the concept. Those who love physics, okay, noting it down. At a distance of R from the center for an inside point, I am going to ask you what is the value for potential. इसका value कितना होता है? Marking, how many of you do remember value of E is 0 for an inside point? For a shell, field strength inside is 0. ये सबको पता है ना? ये सबको पता है. Those who don't know, we already have learned. Those who don't know, mark it as 0. अब बोल दे potential for an inside point कितना होता है? I am just looking into the chat box and I want to know how many of you can give me the answer before I start my explanation. Anyone? Are Arpan wrong? That is for solid. That is for solid. Arpan has learned something here and from here and there and भूल गया कहाँ use करना. अरे nobody knows. I can't find the answer in the chat box, है ना? Going back to our famous simple definition of potential. Potential का definition, yes, work done for taking 1 kilogram of mass from infinity to the point wherever potential has to be found out, isn't it? हाँ sir, बिल्कुल आप सही बोल दिया. So I'm gonna cut this into two मतलब I'm gonna make it as work done for taking the 1 kilogram mass from infinity till the surface. I am marking it as V1, and the work done for taking the mass from the surface to the point, I am marking it as V2. So the total potential will be equal to V1 plus V2. कोई गड़बड़? No problem, not at all, isn't it? What is V1 का value? What is V1? The work done for taking 1 kilogram of mass from infinity till the surface. Array minus gm by R, we already have noted it down. The potential on its surface, सबको पता है. Now tell me what will be V2? V2 मतलब the potential for taking 1 kilogram of mass from the surface to an inside point. How many of you can give me the value? Jaldi. Can anyone give? Nobody. But I can help you now. Potential is given by negative of E dot ds. Isn't it? Yes or no? हाँ सर बिल्कुल, जो आप बोल रहे हैं आप सही बोल रहे हैं. E का वैल्यू फॉर एन इनसाइड पॉइंट हाउ मच? इनसाइड E का वैल्यू हाँ 0. सो पुट 0 into ds 0. So V2 मतलब for taking a 1 kilogram of mass from the surface to an inside point हो गया 0. Which means V2 value is 0. So total potential, which is V1 plus V2, will be V1 alone, which is gm by R. अरे इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब ये है कि for any point which is inside the spherical shell is having a potential of minus gm by capital R, which is same as the potential on the surface. अरे whatever is a potential on its surface minus gm by R is same is a potential for an inside point. ये तो हो गया. So don't think that potential for an inside point is 0. E का value 0 होता है. E मतलब gravitational field, वो 0 होता है. But potential value is same as that of what? हाँ, as that of the surface. Okay? Yes? जल्दी फटाफट tell me. Is it okay? Clear? With a thumbs up बोल दे हाँ सर बिल्कुल हमको अच्छे से समझ में आ गया. जल्दी I want to have that answer from every one of you. Okay. तो होलो स्फीयर का हो गया. अब क्या बाकी है? सॉलिड स्फीयर का बाकी है. So I hope everybody have noted us down. नोट किया है ना पूरा का पूरा बच्चा लोग? नोट किया? हाँ सर बिल्कुल परफेक्ट, हम तो नोट किया बिल्कुल। अब क्या करने वाला है, वी आर गोना फाइंड आउट द पोटेंशियल बिकॉज ऑफ अ सॉलिड स्फीयर। फर्स्ट टेल मी व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ होलो स्फीयर एंड अ सॉलिड स्फीयर? अरे होलो का अंदर कुछ नहीं होता है, नथिंग इज देयर इनसाइड अ होलो स्फीयर। फॉर अ सॉलिड स्फीयर इट इज कंप्लीटली फिल्ड बाय मास। Okay, so we have a solid sphere. First, let us find out the potential for an outside point, which is at a distance of r. Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what will be the value for potential? Potential का basic formula लिख ले, negative of integral E dot dx. Yes or no? What is the formula for E, which is gravitational field for an outside point? Isn't it Gm divided by r square? Which is same as hollow sphere, which is same as for a point mass. Yes, matlab for all these things the value of E is same for an outside point. If E is same, the potential will also be the same. What will be the formula? Minus Gm by r. This is the value for potential for an outside point. Okay sir, समझ में आ गया? Now tell me same solid sphere for surface point potential. जल्दी फटाफट। हाँ, Myara has already given me the answer, minus Gm divided by capital R. बिल्कुल है ना? Obviously if it is for a surface point, potential is equal to minus Gm by R. Okay, ठीक है। Don't forget for potential here we have negative all the time, so don't forget to note it down. Now the third problem comes. ये problem नहीं, we are going to understand the concept. It's a solid sphere. Okay, for a solid sphere, for an inside point, what is the value for potential is the question mark. Is it going to be the same as for a hollow sphere, or there some difference is going to come? I'll tell you. We'll understand the basic concept. Okay, so the basic concept for finding out the potential at a point is what? हाँ बिल्कुल, we have to find out the work done to take a 1 kilogram of mass, everyone, from infinity to that particular point. The total work done is simply defined as potential at a point. Yes or no? हाँ sir बिल्कुल. So total work done I am going to split it as 2. मतलब work done to take 1 kilogram of mass from here to here, V1, okay, and work done to take the mass from the surface till here, V2. मतलब total potential will be V1 plus V2. Okay, V1 का value how much we already know, minus Gm by R. Why? Because that is the work done for taking 1 kilogram of mass from infinity till the surface, which is the potential on the surface, minus Gm by R plus V2. What is V2? The work done for taking 1 kilogram of mass from where to where? From the surface till here. Okay, we are not doing the derivation here, it is not so much important, so I'll be writing the final value. How much will be the final value for potential? Minus Gm divided by 2r cube inside the bracket 3 capital R square minus small r square. फटाफट लिख ले, everyone note this down जल्दी से. For an inside point, for a solid sphere, okay, the value for potential is minus Gm by 2r cube inside the bracket 3 capital R square minus small r square. Okay, yes, note kiya, and I already have told you the concept by which this potential is being derived. Derivation is not that important, so that's why I am not giving you the derivation. ठीक है? And whenever a question is being asked on potential, what should be a first thought come? Yes, go for the definition, because that definition, if you start working from the basics, पूरा का पूरा उत्तर related to potential आपको ऐसे ही मिल जाएगा. Shukhamarthi, Sankamitra noted, Myara noted. Ratas, yes sir, done. Noted Mansi, very good, badhiya, badhiya, badhiya. Okay, very good. So ठीक है, Go for it. Everyone, jaldi se give me the answer. Question is right in front of you. Noted? Okay. Anyone? किसी के पास आंसर है इसका? अरे it's very simple. One of the simplest question you can ever get from this part. Arpan is telling it's option A. I'm not telling that's the answer. Everyone can put your answers here. Okay, Arpan, Sankhamitra, Devika, Ruthash, then Sachin, Myara. Yes, very good, very good. Yes, it is option A. Bilkul badhiya. Yes, very good. It's option A. I'll tell you. Okay, let us go with the concept and understand. If mass of the earth is m, radius is r, gravitational constant g, work done to take 1 kilogram of mass from earth's surface to infinity. Array, don't you remember the work done to take 1 kilogram from infinity to the surface of the earth will be minus gm divided by the radius of the earth, because earth is what? A solid sphere, isn't it? So tell me, what will be the work done to take in the opposite direction? Work done to take from the surface of the earth to infinity. Array, it will be positive gm by r. Only the sign changes, the magnitude is going to be the same. है क्या? और क्या सर? बिल्कुल. Give me a smile. आ रहा है, समझ में आ रहा है मेरा बच्चा लोग? जल्दी बोल दे, जल्दी बोल दे बच्चा लोग. मेरा पूरा का पूरा बच्चा लोग समझ में आ रहा है ये? म्यारा, अर्पण, गॉट इट? बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. सो दिस इज ऑप्शन है. वेरी गुड देविका, अमेजिंग. फिर तो ये कर ले. ऑप्शन ए इज करेक्ट. ठीक है, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड E due to a mass distribution, E का वैल्यू दे दिया k by x cube in the x direction. Question, taking the gravitational potential to be 0 at infinity, its value at a distance x. मतलब use the basic formula for potential and give me the value for potential at a distance x. Use the basic formula for potential. Do you want me to write down the formula? बोल दे रोटाश, दीपक, श्रुति, Sajal. Should I be writing the formula? अरे जल्दी फटाफट उत्तर दे दे. Everyone, quickly. Nah? Okay, then give me the answer. I'll wait for 5 more seconds, last 5 seconds to give the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So anybody gave the answer option D? It is option D. ये तो seems like everybody has confused है ना, इधर उधर इधर उधर. So yes, it is option D. Yes, right now Sankhamitra, Mansi, Myara, Ruthash, yes, many are giving. Very good, very good. So let's see how it is. अरे potential का formula negative integral E dot dx infinity. Here it is to a distance of x. We usually use r, but here it is being told that at a distance of x. So integrate it from infinity to x. Bus, if you know this, हो गया infinity to x. E का value k by x cube dx हो गया. ये करने में कोई दिक्कत है तो then it's not my issue. That is the issue with mathematics. What is the formula? Those who don't know how to do the integration, just listen here. Integral x raised to n dx. Okay, this is the most commonly asked integration which you will be finding. Integral x raised to n dx का formula x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1. Note this down. Okay, so if you apply the same general formula to the integration here, देख ले, x cube I'm going to put it as x raised to minus 3 dx. कोई गड़बड़ नहीं, minus k. What's the formula? X raised to n plus 1. So this will be x raised to minus 3 plus 1. How much is it? minus 2 divided by n plus 1. N is minus 3 here, minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Minus minus cancel हो जाएगा. So how much is the answer? K by 2 x square. Option D. Perfect. हो गया तो हो गया, समझ तो हो गया. जल्दी बोल दे. हाँ सर, बिल्कुल समझ में हो गया. So it is option D. I think everybody have noted this down. Those who are a little slow होता है ना, क्या करना है आप लोगों को? हाँ, please take a screenshot and let that be there. Okay, and later you can copy this down to your notebooks. Okay, yo, agla question. This question only those will be doing who know the concept, who was actually listening to my class अच्छे से. Okay, I will only be giving me the answer for this. I really know that. You all have 20 seconds to give me the answer. Board तो खराब हो गया पल. Some issue with the studio. So 1-2 दिन के लिए ऐसे ही हो जाएगा. I hope you know this is option A, this is option B, this is option C, and this is option D. Where is board? Where is board? Board मैं तो बोल दिया. No, थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो गया. Mansi says option A, Kaushik says option C. Then we have option B. Someone are giving. Can I bend? Okay, you are not able to see the question, है ना? Now can you see? Okay, yes. So I'll explain. देख ले. The correct option is option B. Very good, very good. Those who gave me the answer, बिल्कुल बढ़िया. देख ले. We have a particle of mass m is placed at the center of a uniform spherical shell of same mass. हमारा पास एक shell है. इसका mass कितना? Small m. Another mass is also there which is kept at the center of this particular shell. Question: find out the gravitational potential at a distance of r by 2 from the center. Which means for an inside point, what is the potential? First tell me how many masses are there? 2 masses. Would each of them produces a potential? Yes. So total potential will be equal to potential produced by the first mass plus potential produced by the second mass. हो गया. ये point mass at a distance of r by 2, what is the potential produced? Simple, minus g, its mass divided by distance to the point from the mass, that is r by 2. कोई गड़बड़ कुछ भी नहीं. Next, the spherical shell will also be producing a potential for this inside point. Tell me, for an inside point, what is the value for potential? Haven't I told you, whatever is the value for potential on its surface, which is minus gm by r, same is the value for potential for an inside point for a spherical shell, because E ka value 0, we already have explained the concept. So the value for potential produced by the spherical shell for a inside point is same as that of a surface, which is minus gm by r. अब तो हो गया. r by 2 का 2 ऊपर हो जाएगा. So this is minus 2 times gm by r minus gm by r. ऐड कर ले. ये ऐड करने पे कितना मिलेगा? minus 3 times gm by r. कोई गड़बड़ है to understand this concept? कुछ भी नहीं, इतना सिंपल, मस्त. Now didn't I tell you, once you understand the concept and start doing the problem, अच्छे से समझ में आ गया है ना? Okay, very good, very good. Okay, अब ये कर लें. अगला क्वेश्चन. Those who want to do by themselves can do it. Okay. Now those who want small input from my side, those who want to understand how this question can be done, I'll give you small inputs. Take le. Question is, what is the gravitational force acting on a mass of 2 kg? Isn't it? Right. How many of you know? Everybody should be knowing, है ना? force per unit mass is E, which is gravitational field. So force का value mass into E. So question is force, mass is given, E is not given, which you need to find out. Okay. Is there any method by which we can find out E? Array, potential and X is given. Isn't there a relationship between all of them? भूल गया? V is equal to negative of integral E dot dx. अब याद आ गया? V, E and X. Isn't this the relation which we wanted? बिल्कुल, of course. इसको differentiate कर ले. Differentiate this equation. So left hand side become dv. Differentiating this integration will disappear. So negative E dot dx हो जाएगा. Okay. Differentiation and integration is just like an inverse. If both of them comes, ऐसे that will be disappearing. Okay. So E का value negative dv by dx. I have explained you till here. Now you can continue further. Preeti says option A is correct. Okay, let's see whether option A is correct or not. Preeti says option A. Others, do you want to give any answers? Kaushik says it's option D, which is 2 Newton. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Sujal says it's option B. Okay. Anyone? Anyway, let's understand. I hope you all have understood till here wherever I have explained you, isn't it? Force is equal to mass into gravitational field E. So mass is given, E we don't know, but we know this equation. I just have made some rearrangements. We got E is equal to minus dv by dx, isn't it? हाँ sir, बिल्कुल. Tell me, what is dv by dx from this graph? V is something on the y axis and x is on the x axis. So it is actually dy by dx. V is on the y axis. So dy by dx matlab y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. dy matlab change in y. dx matlab change in x. Array y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. What is it? Simple. छोटू. Slope of the graph. ये तो बिल्कुल नहीं भूल गया है ना? Isn't it? Yes. So I hope you do remember what is dy by dx. That is slope of the graph. So dv by dx is the slope of this particular graph here, because here the y axis is being taken by v. Okay. So instead of y, here we have v. So dv by dx is actually the slope of the graph. I am putting it as m there. Array, देख ले, our x is equal to 3. This is 0, this is 4, x will be 3, somewhere here it will be. So how will you find the slope? Those who have completed and came to this particular to 11th standard, after completing 9th and 10th standard, will be telling how to find the slope. You just have to draw a tangent. Tangent will be the same line. Then find out tan of the theta that it makes with the x-axis. Tan theta opposite, how much is it? This is 10. By adjacent, how much is it? 4. So this is minus 10 by 4, which is minus 5 by 2. Is this the answer? No. This is not the answer. This is E value. Question was force. Question is to find the gravitational force. Force ka value is mass into, don't confuse with this m and this mass. This is m, which is slope, ye mass hai. So mass into E. Mass is 2 given, E is 5 by 2 with negative, ये हो गया minus 5 and option A. You got very good Devika, बिल्कुल बढ़िया, amazing. Isn't it minus 5? हाँ बिल्कुल. Very good Mansi. Very good Ritima, Arpan, बढ़िया बात है. Okay, now shall we learn a new topic? पूरा का पूरा लोग रेडी है क्या? Are you all ready? मेरा बच्चा लोग जल्दी से जल्दी फटाफट बोल दे हाँ sir, I am totally ready. If you all are ready, we can start learning a new question. जल्दी Today we won't be dealing with satellites. Satellites will be dealt in tomorrow's class, I suppose. I forgot the schedule. I think tomorrow is satellites. It has to be. Right. Ready? Mansi, Miara, Babar, Azam. Very good name. Devika. Yes. Good. Okay. Now we know what is gravitational potential, isn't it? Now let us learn about what is gravitational potential energy. Everyone listen. What is gravitational potential energy? We have a point mass. Okay, let's go back to our concept, that initial concept with which we started our chapter. हमारा साथ point mass है. Okay, ठीक है sir, बिल्कुल. Now if I have a mass of m at infinity, obviously we know that if the distance is infinity, force will be 0. क्यों? Because force का value g divided by x square, where x is the distance. If the distance is infinity, 1 by infinity square 0 हो जाएगा. So force will be 0. Mass, if it is at infinite distance, force it won't be experiencing, है ना? Now we know that for bringing this mass from infinity to a point, let's say, which is at a distance of r, what we have to do, we already have discussed this. क्या करना है? हाँ, हमको एक work करना है. We have to do a work for bringing a mass of m from infinity to this particular point, which is at a distance of r. And do you know what will this work be stored inside the body as? Yes, whatever is the work we are doing on this body of mass m to take it from infinity to this point, that will be stored as the gravitational potential energy. Whatever work we do for bringing this mass m from infinity to a point which is at a distance of r will be stored as the gravitational potential energy. Some of you are having trouble in understanding this, isn't it? I'll tell you. Do you remember spring mass system from the chapter of work power energy? Okay. So from this equilibrium length, if I apply an external force and if I extend the spring by a distance of x, let's say, what we are doing, we are applying a force and displacing, matlab we are doing a work on the spring. And what this work will be stored as? It's spring potential energy formula, half kx square. Abhi yaad aa gaya. So whatever work we do, it will be stored here in this case as potential energy. So here, instead of spring potential energy, here whatever work we do will be converted as the gravitational potential energy. What is it? It will be stored as the gravitational potential energy. It is very, once again, very super important. Next problem or next thought everyone will be having is, sir, ठीक है, you have told us gravitational potential energy is equal to W. Okay, how to find this W? ये याद है? ये याद है? Do you think that? Do you remember this? You have to, because potential was work done per unit mass, isn't it? So work का formula कितना होता है? What is work? That is equal to mass into potential at that point. Yes or no? What is the potential at a point which is at a distance of r? G capital M divided by small r, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. So G small m into capital M with a negative sign. Negative sign to मैं भूल गया है ना? Potential is minus Gm by r. So what is the value for work done for bringing m mass from infinity to this point? Minus Gm by r, and that work is stored inside the body as gravitational potential energy. So tell me simply, what is the formula for gravitational potential energy? Gravitational potential energy stored inside a mass of small m at a distance of r from a capital M, formula minus Gm by r. Very important, super important. Super का ऊपर का भी double important है. Note it down. Noted? क्या note करना है? You have to note that the potential energy between two masses is minus G capital M small m divided by r. कर दिया? Yes. Everyone, Devika, Kamath, Arpan. Virendra, Miara. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so we understood that whatever is the work done for bringing a mass of m will be stored in as a potential energy, है ना? और क्या sir? बिल्कुल. Now tell me this. What will be the potential energy or potential energy of a three body system? We'll be doing it in tomorrow's class. Okay, so we'll be doing this particular topic in tomorrow's class. We'll do the next question. Okay, let's see how to do the next question. I'll give you a small conceptual understanding for this. What are we going to do? We'll understand the concept for doing the next problem. This is a point mass. Okay, and this is a point A where the potential at this point is equal to UA. Okay, and this is a point B where the potential energy is UB. Tell me, what is the concept of a potential energy? It is a total work done, everyone, isn't it? The potential energy at the point A is defined as the total work done to bring a mass of m from infinity to that point. What is a potential energy at the point B? It is a work done for bringing a mass of m from infinity to that point. So what is the potential difference between 2 points UA minus UB, which means from the total work done, itna se work done from UA, you are subtracting the work done this much. UA minus UB is WA minus WB, yes or no? From WA, if you subtract this much, what will be remaining? Itna subtract kiya to what will be remaining? This much will be remaining, hai na? If we use white color, you can easily understand. If you subtract WA minus WB, this much will be remaining. And what is that? That much. If you subtract the total work done from this WDB, what will you get? Yes, you will get that it is a work done to take the mass m from the point B to A. Yes or no? Bol de. From total work done, if you subtract this much of work done, this will be remaining, and that matlab the work done to take the mass m from the point B to A. So what you have to understand from here is the work done to take a mass m from the point B to the point A is the potential energy difference. Once again, what is the point that you have to understand from here? Work done to take a mass from the point B to A is the potential energy difference. Understood? Huh? Based on that, can you do this problem? Work done to take a work done to take a mass m from one point to another point is the potential energy difference. Okay, noted everyone. Potential to define nahi hai. So we usually assume that a particular point will be having a zero potential. So in all the above derivations, we have assumed that the potential for infinity is equal to 0. Based on that we did. Noted Miara? ठीक है बिल्कुल. इसका आंसर anybody? हाँ, change in potential is defined. हाँ, बिल्कुल. What is the answer for this particular question? Anyone? जल्दी फटाफट. It's option D is GMM by 6R. Who says? Kamarti says, है ना? Let's see whether the answer is option D or not. Question क्या है? देख ले everyone. Question is this: energy required to move a body of mass m from an orbit of radius 2r to 3r. Okay, from one point to another point we are moving a body of mass m. How much is the energy required? How much energy is required? Whatever is the change in mass. Whatever is the change in energy. देख ले. You are at a point. Its energy is 6 joules. You have to move to another point where the energy is 10 joules. How much energy has to be provided? Isn't the energy that has to be provided equal to the difference in the energy. How much is it? 4 joules. So when you are moving from one point to another point, the amount of energy required is equal to the change in energy. So here energy required is equal to final energy minus initial energy. Yes or no? Yes. What is the final potential energy when it is at a distance of 3r? Write down the formula, minus GMM divided by 3r. Everybody knows. Minus, when it is at a distance of 2r, formula minus GMM divided by 2r. बस हो गया काम. Minus of minus plus, take GMM by r as common. GMM by r as common. This is plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. कितना? 3 minus 2 is 1. GMM by 6r. कितना? ऑप्शन डी. मिल गया तो मिल गया, आंसर मिल गया. कोई बात नहीं यार अर्पण, we are here to learn, and if you have understood the concept, बिल्कुल बढ़िया. It's an amazing thing. So any problem, anyone, let me know. We are going to wind up the class for today, right? We are going to wind up the class. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Done before me, very good. How many of you have given the answer actually? Miara has given me the answer. Kamath has given me the answer. Good, good, good. No doubts. कुछ भी नहीं, सब बढ़िया है ना? Everything is good. मुझे थोड़ा तो हिंदी आता है, ज़्यादा तो नहीं, थोड़ा थोड़ा. टूटू फूटू है ना? That's what you say in Hindi है ना? टूटू फूटू हिंदी आता है. Only that much of Hindi I know. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. In the meantime, we'll make a quick revision of what we have learned in today's class. So mainly we were talking about what is gravitational potential. What is gravitational potential? Work done for bringing a unit mass from infinity to a point. What's the formula for a point mass? Minus gm by r. We also have learned the formula for potential for a shell and also for a solid sphere. Do revise after the class. We did lot many problems, isn't it? And we also have learned, right, what is the gravitational potential energy? Isn't that the total work done for bringing a mass m from infinity to that particular point? Yes. And what is the relationship between gravitational potential energy with potential? That is mass into V. Okay, we did a problem. I hope you all have understood the concept. Okay. So are you all having a smile on your faces which simply says you have understood everything? Ella manasilai devika. Huh? Bilkul. So yes, those who want to join for the term 1 crash course, okay, jaldi se fatafat join kar le. Though it has started on 11th of October, you can still get access to all the two days classes which you might have missed, है ना? So you can see amazing teachers are here for teaching you biology by Pranjay sir. Anurag sir will be teaching you physics. I'll be teaching you physics, which means we both will be teaching physics together. Vivek sir will be teaching you chemistry. Nikki ma'am will be teaching you maths. So those who don't want to miss this opportunity to be a part of this crash course, jaldi se fatafat aa jaiye sab. Okay. And these are the upcoming batches for other classes which you can see, right? Okay, so you can also be a part of it. So thank you so much everyone for being here. And is there anyone who haven't liked the session? Koi hai kya without liking the session? Okay, thank you so much Manisha. Jaldi bata de koi hai to. Okay, jaldi se fatafat give me an amazing like and do let me know that you are enjoying the classes. Aap logon ko sab samajh mein aa gaya. Okay, so that like is more than enough to show your love towards me and physics. And those who want to make any subscription, you know that the code which you have to use, it is AMB10. Don't forget this. And yes, thank you so much for being here and making the class so much awesome and so much amazing. And I'm signing out. Bye everyone. Good night. Arpan, Miara, Rotash, Manisha, Devika. Bye to everyone in the class. Thank you so much, Miara. Thank you, Manisha. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye everyone. See you all. I am signing out. Unacademy with Unacademy. Let's crack it like all the time. Bye everyone. Good night. Take care. Tomorrow we'll see. Okay, at 8 o'clock.